What's next for you? You had a cracking fight, you know, in your comeback fight, you know, a cracking KO. You're looking for the bigger fights now, aren't you, to be made next for you?
Yeah, I'm looking at some big fights now. Lee's on the case. I'm going to go back up with John Costello, my trainer, get ready for fight in July, and because that's when we're going to be fighting. And yeah, Lee's just going to obviously get a big fight lined up for then. And you know, we're going to move on to, you know, I've been sparring out there with some great fighters and competing and holding my own, and you know, it's been competitive. So I've never been bothered about who I fight anyway. So just Lee's going to get someone decent, and we're going to obviously fight for a title.
Yeah, you're in a kind of a difficult position at the moment because you're 18-0, but you haven't got a title, and there's a lot of people you'd like to fight. Like you said, you'd fight anyone, but people are dodging you at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. That's the difficult. Not for me as such, for Lee, you know, because to try and make these fights, and it's hard because people are, you know, a bit more skeptical because I've been around the box. You know, I train every day.
You're a dangerous opponent.
I train every day, and I've always fought at a real good level. I've been there with, you know, I've been there with DeGal. I've been there with Frankie Gavin. I've been in the team with all them guys, and I've been competing as a pro and sparring with these guys all the time. It's just that I broke my hand and I got a bit unlucky. But now I've got a real good team with John and Lee, and obviously they're going to go out there and they're going to make something big happen in July for me. I can't really say too much now, but I'll be fighting in July, and yeah, it's going to be. Oh, sorry about that, Steve.
That's all right. That's probably Lee on the phone now making the fight, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, and they're going to make something big happen, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so hopefully that next fight will take you a step further to being mandatory for some of these guys. Locally, there's been a bit in the press, both yourself and the other side, about Eamon O'Kane. That's a fight you'd love, isn't it?
Oh, obviously, you know, my father was Irish. I've got some family over there. Eamon, he's Irish, obviously, you know, and he's in Swindon. I'm in Swindon. I wouldn't decline anything, you know. I wouldn't decline that fight, no problem. You know, I just said I'll fight anybody who's got the titles, you know, a half decent title. Why not fight?
Doesn't look like they want that fight though.
No, they don't want that fight, and you know, Paddy and him, and they don't want that fight. But you know, we don't. You know, I wasn't expecting to fight him. You know, looking towards him. I'm looking up. I've been at, you know, being in America. You know, I've got promoters there that want to sign me right now. You know, they're speaking to Lee. Hopefully we'll be fighting there this year. So it was just an option. Yeah. It was just an option. Yeah. And
well, you've got to go looking for those. You've got to go looking for those kind of fights, haven't you? Because it just bumps you up. You know,
it was just an option, you know, because he was here. But we don't need to fight him in O'Kane. We don't need to fight him. You know, good luck to him and Paddy, whatever they want to do. And if our paths ever did cross, you know, I'm ready today, or in a year's time, or 2 years' time. No problem. No problem.
If it happens, it'll be a cracking fight because you both come to fight as well, don't you?
Yeah, we both come to fight. You know, Eamon's been on the floor multiple of times, and so obviously, if he gets hit, he'll go down, and that's the difference.
Yeah. Let's talk Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank Jr. They're guys that you know you've got your eye on. Can you see anything like that happening in the near future?
Billy Joe, yeah, definitely. Billy, you know, Billy's a great fighter. Chris Eubank, he's a real decent fighter. They're really good fighters, and I think that can happen. It's been spoke about anyway before. I was going to fight Billy before as well, so yeah, you know, they're potential fights. So you know, hopefully this year or the early start of next year, we'll be in some cracking fights.
Excellent.
That's what I want. I'm 28 now, at middleweight, and I feel really strong now. I don't even have to watch my weight to make middleweight, and I think that's what makes the difference. And I carry my speed and power up, so you know, if not, I feel more powerful than ever. You know, that guy who Alistair Warren that I boxed last, full credit to him. You know, he gave Chris Eubank 3 hard rounds. To be fair, Alistair Warren, he gives most of them all problems, and you know, I knocked him out in 1 round.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it shows the level. Shows level. So if we get them fights, I'll just go in there with my same game plan and my same mindset and just do the same thing.
Yeah. So it's just a case now of, you know, counting the days until your next opponent's announced.
Yeah, for sure. Just there is something lined up. It's going to be in July, and that's all I really can say on that.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing you back in the ring
Thanks,
again
Steve.
soon and catching up next time.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank
Jamie.
you. Cheers.
Top man. Cheers.
Thank you.